Hello and welcome to this week's video. This week we look at words and phrases used when we buy things through online stores. We look at how we search for items online and how these items get to us. Don't forget to stay until the end to test your knowledge by taking our quiz. Anyway, let's get started with the first word. The first phrase we have for you this week is let's unbox that. So this is an interesting phrase, and let's learn a little more on how to pronounce that. Let's unbox that. Excellent. And again, let's unbox that. Fantastic. So now let's take a look at the definition of let's unbox that. So this is an informal phrase which means let's open the package and take out the item. Great. So now let's have a look at an example of when we say let's unbox that. John bought a new mobile phone for his wife. When the package arrived at their house, John said, "Let's unbox that." To her surprise, she found she had a new phone. The second word we have for you this week is marketplaces. So let's look a little more closely at the pronunciation for marketplaces. Marketplaces. And again, marketplaces. Fantastic. That's great. So now let's move on to looking at the definition for marketplaces. These are online stores which sell many different things which are sent by mail to the customers who buy them. That's an interesting definition. So now let's take a look at an example on how we can use the word marketplaces. Amy checked 3 different online marketplaces to see which offered her the best price on some new shoes. The next phrase we look at this week is sign into your account. Great, so let's now look at how to pronounce this in a little more detail. Sign into your account. And again, sign into your account. Great. So now let's have a look at how we would define the term sign into your account. This is when you need to enter your email and password to enter your personal shopping account. Great. So now let's learn a little more by looking at an example where we would use the term sign into your account. Alex signed into his account, which had his address and card details saved securely. This meant he did not have to keep entering these details. Our penultimate word this week is search bar. So let's learn a little more about this and how we can use it by firstly looking at its full pronunciation. Search bar. And again, search bar. Fantastic. So now let's take a look at the definition in order for us to learn a little more about the term search bar. This is the place which all marketplaces provide to allow customers to enter text in order to search for the item that they want to buy. Interesting. So let's complete this phrase by having a look at an example of search bar. Emily was looking for a new laptop. She decided to enter the type of laptop she was looking for into the search bar. Our final word for this week's online shopping video is vague. So let's learn a little more about vague with our pronunciation assessment. Vague. And again, vague. Excellent. So now we move on to the definition of vague in order to learn a little more about the word. This is general information we place into the search bar, which will provide lots of results. So these results might not be the ones we're looking for because they are not specific to our search. Excellent. So now let's move on to look at an example where we use the word vague. Mike was looking for new trousers and entered a vague search term into the search bar. This search gave him over 100,000 types of trousers to look at. Now it is time to test your knowledge with our weekly quiz to see how much of today's lesson you can remember. We will ask you 3 questions on the vocabulary we have learnt in this video. So let's have a look at the first question. Question 1. What is another way to say open a package? Would it be A, unpackage, B, unbox, or C, untie? And the correct answer is B, unbox. Question number 2. Which part of an online store do we use to search for our items? Would it be A, a search link, B, a search tab, or C, a search bar? And the right answer for question 2 is B, a search bar. Question number 3. What is meant by the word vague? Would it be A, when you search for something that is expensive, B, when your search does not give you your searched for items? Or C, when the delivery date is for the next day? And the correct answer is B, when your search does not give you your searched for items. Let us know in the comments how you did in this week's quiz. And congratulations if you got all 3 questions correct. Thank you for joining us again today. If you have any questions about this video, or would like us to explain a word for you from any context, then please post your question in the comments box below. We are always happy to help. Don't forget to like our video to help us gain more viewers and to expand our channel in order to provide you with an even better experience. Why not press the subscribe button and bell notification icon so you never miss one of our future videos. Next week, we will be looking at words and phrases related to coastlines. Anyway, thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you again next week. Goodbye.